Hey guys, hope you had a good trading day. My day was pretty good. Caught an outlier trade towards the middle of the day. But other than that, it was a pretty good day. I'm gonna show you how my day started. When the market first opened, we didn't gap, so obviously I didn't really play a gap fill trade, a gap fade trade. But and then I was just a little confused. And whenever I don't really have a feel of the market, I'll just tell myself I'll sit out the first half hour. I got the whole day to trade, so no big deal. So I sat out the first half hour, and my first trade came around here, a little bit after 10. It came around here at 03, 21:03, and I got in, and it was pretty okay. I mean, it really didn't go against me too much. Trotted around, and I added to my position. I mean, I scaled out the first two thirds of my position, got fully back in, and then it came down here and stopped. I cut. I mean, I got out right around here, so I actually lost a couple ticks on the after I added back on a second and third add. So this actual trade probably yielded a couple ticks, nothing big. It was more a break even trade, you can say, but nevertheless, I didn't really lose any money. And then when that happened, because this is the bar who stopped me out, and I always talk about you have to analyze data and you have to be able to re-enter. So here is where I got back in, and I caught this one. And I got out right around here at 06s. So you're talking about another trade that really wasn't that huge of a trade, but the day just felt slow, and I made money on this trade, but not much. And then this is where the day got interesting for me because it was just a lot of break even, a lot of small wins. Um, got in here because I'm still following the uptrend. Got in here, got out of my first two thirds. I didn't add back in. Market came back, stopped me out. So I probably made a little bit of money on that. Not much, couple ticks. And then right here, I thought this thing was gonna take off. I got into the top of here, didn't get my first target hit, and got stopped out. So that was okay for me. And then I got right back in here again. I got in, and then I scaled out of my first two thirds, added back in, and then it came and broke even. So that really didn't make any sense in either in this trade. I mean, it made good trades, but so as you can see, I really wasn't losing money besides this area here when I got a full stop out. But I really wasn't making money either. So it was just like back and forth all day. I was managing my risk pretty well. I was getting really good execution on some trades today. So that was really good. And this is where the market's flipped. I'm just put up my Fibonacci's and show you guys. If you go here to here, this is where the market flipped. Remember, all I need is a close under the 61% line, and we had that here. So this is where the market flipped and changed trend. So now, all I need is a close below that 61% line. So the trend was kind of weak, so I flipped and just started taking shorts. The greatest thing about my strategy is there's certain things that are just rigid. They're just it is what it is. I don't have to really think about it after the fact. Once that happens, it's like okay, you just flip your mind to the opposite side. So it just helps you cut off one side of the trading. So and this didn't really go too well either because I got short here, came back, added in, broke even, stop out again. Got short here, got short in these areas here, went down, added back in, came back against me, broke even again. So as you can see, I'm pretty much just paying commissions for the rest of the day. Um, I'm paying commissions, most of the day. So right here, got short in these areas again, got out some, boom, break even again. It just wasn't my day in the sense of like I took a lot of trades with a lot of break even. So as you would as you would if you were trading. If you trade how I trade, you would get a little bit frustrated because I was just kept breaking even. But it's part of trading, and this is where I hit my outlier trade today. Right here, boom, the market fell. Nice move. I mean, it didn't even really take a break. It just kept falling. Right here, boom, fell. Nice move. I got out right here. 96.50s. That was the best trade. That made up for all the commission, and everything. So that made the day worth trading. So, and that's what I always say. Those outlier trades are going to be the trades that carry you. And today, that one outlier trade carried me. This thing just dropped, and I didn't expect that. But I just played my trading plan, and and just kept fighting and fighting and fighting, and and that pretty much carried me for the day. And then I got short here in these areas. Right after I got out, I got short in these areas. A couple minutes later, boom, got a full stop out. I was okay with that. Re-entered, got short again. Scaled out my first 2/3, came back, break even again. Yeah, that sucked. Um, and then I took one more try. I took these areas here. I got in here. I thought this thing was gonna just once I saw these with volume on it, these rejection bar. I thought the market really was gonna uh, start selling off to the close. So I was trying to position myself to get short to sell off to the close. But again, I scaled out and then boom, break even. After that, I said, you know what? It's 350. I'm done for the day, and then the market just rallied. And back to the big picture. Um, so my day was pretty good in the sense of I battled and battled and break even, and boom, I caught the outlier trade I was looking for, which carried me. So, but again, it just seems like they want to buy this market up. Let's look at the big picture. I'm gonna go here, show overnight. Let's look at the big picture. So, as you can see, it just seems like they just want to buy this thing up. Like the market sold off. That nice trade I took. Even intraday, you can feel it because right after just after that flush, they just kept buying and buying and buying and bought it right to the close. So there's something going on in the price where they just want to keep buying this thing up. I mean, we could still markets never go straight up and straight down, so we could still come back in these areas and test it. But for some reason, the market just keep drifting up. Like I said, these two bars was holding this market up. There had to be some buying in there because it's just common sense. While there was buying in there, and then you can see it. Market come down, they buy it up. Market go down, they buy it up. Today, market fell on that nice drop. They buy it up again. I mean, I'm trading intraday, and I can feel there's some type of underlying buying going on in the market. So again, my big picture has always been, after this day, I knew there was some type of buying. My big picture has always been, okay, as long as we can hold on to these areas, and then now this is the bar, we hold on to these areas, we're going to go attack these highs, and if we get through there, we're going to take a run, which is only not that far, but we're going to take a run at these highs. And that's always been my, after, we had that sell off right there. It's always just been my view on this. And, like I always say, I could be 100% wrong and I can still make money because I'm an intraday trader. That's why I love intraday trading. And before I go, what I want to talk about today is what I liked about what I did. I know I have small stops, 6, 8 ticks. I know that's pretty small. But what I did today was manage my risk, and that's what I do most days. That's why I have small stops because I'm just managing my risk. The key to my trading, I think, is one of the things that key components is I like to re-enter on trades. Like if I stop out, break even, and if quickly, I would try to see a re-entry, especially if the bias is still good. If the bias is still good, I'm looking to re-enter. So And again, I already know what I'm going to lose before, if I lose, what I'm going to lose before I get in. So my whole thing is you analyzing data, like I said yesterday, and you're managing your risk. If you do those two things, you can be a profitable trader, because that's all you're doing all day. Who cares about the wins? They're going to take care of themselves. Manage risk, analyze data, make fast decisions, and live with it.